The Crow.
Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood lived in a wood with her mother. One day, her mother said to her, "Take this cake to Grandma's cottage, but don't talk to any strangers on the way." Little Red Riding Hood set off for her granny's house. On her way, she met the big bad wolf. He asked her, "Where are you going?" "I'm going to see my grandma," she answered. The big bad wolf ran to her grandma's cottage and locked up her grandma in the cupboard. He put on grandma's clothes and lay on the bed. When Little Red Riding Hood arrived at the cottage and looked at the bed, she said, "Granny, what big eyes you have!" "All the better to see you with," replied the big bad wolf. Little Red Riding Hood looked at her grandma's ears and said, "Granny, what big ears you have!" "All the better to hear you with," replied the big bad wolf. Little Red Riding Hood looked at her grandma's teeth and said, "Granny, what big teeth you have!" "All the better to eat you with," shouted the big bad wolf and pounced on her. Little Red Riding Hood screamed. Near the cottage, a woodcutter heard her scream and came running. He beat the big bad wolf over the head with his axe and rescued Grandma from the cupboard. The big bad wolf ran away, never to be seen again. Little Red Riding Hood hugged her grandma and promised never to speak to strangers again. The end.
Own rewards.